Hey there everybody, it's Mecha Draco coming to you with another episode of Dungeons 2, and in today's episode we're doing something again. I don't really remember what they are. I never remember what it's all called. In the previous episode we did take out the wedding that they had for the Alliance. We just basically took out a whole bunch of the wedding guests, and then we went and killed actually the wedding itself. So now we're going to go and see what we're doing next. So let's get right into it.
Job done. Again, the ultimate evil's army stood before the gates of King's Ending. The last heroes of the Alliance had gathered here again to ensure good was victorious. But this time, it would be different. No matter if evil was spellbound to its throne, King's Ending would fall.
Okay, and it's King's Ending. Now, it looks like we have both the purple and the green line going into this, so that kind of makes me wonder what we're going to be facing next. And I get the weird feeling that this isn't going to be the last of it. Like, this isn't going to be the last fight that we do, but we'll see. And it looks like we get to choose between demons.
Ultimately, however, it was not the Horde who stood before King's Ending, but the chaotic evil and its flaming legion. Could these triumph over the Alliance?
So I guess we get to choose between using demons or Horde. To be honest with you, I'd really prefer the Horde. I actually really like the Horde more than I do the demons, so I think I'm going to go with the Horde.
Job done. Finally, King's Ending, the capital of the Alliance, lay before the ultimate evil. The last remaining heroes had gathered to defend it. Grumly, the Dwarven High King, Guludrul, a powerful elemental warden who always had a song on her lips and a double bass in her luggage. And of course, Krotos, the demigod. Here it was then, the final battle. This is where the revolting evil would finally be able to quench its thirst for revenge. The city would fall, and the heroes with it. King's Ending hadn't been built in a day, but it would fall in one. So, the ultimate evil, Anteportus.
Okay. It was a little bit dramatic there, but okay. Alright, and we get to actually just do everything ourselves, apparently. Let's go on ahead and get some snots. Just get all the snots, because they don't cost them actual money to fund. We don't actually have to worry about paying them for on payday, so we won't actually have a payday until we start getting more people. So let's see here. Let's do that, and that, and that, just so we can start getting some structures up. Alright guys, so because of the fact that we are going to be having to build apparently the entire base, I'm going to actually probably cut it here, just to make sure we can, you don't have to sit here and watch all of this. So I'll be back in just a minute. Okay guys, we got one of those attacks coming, so I just wanted to show it off real quick to see how it works. Sometimes they can still get through, and most of the time usually somebody gets through, but this worked out pretty well, surprisingly enough. Boom! And this next one will take out this last one and hurt him at least. Boom! And then it should alert them to that, and it should only one dwarf warrior left, so now everybody should respond to that. See? And now he's got to bust through this door before he can even do anything. And my guy should get up here well before he actually gets through that door. We'll eventually upgrade these doors to like the spike doors and other things like that. We might even upgrade our traps eventually at some point as well. You see they even just walk right in and just set up the traps again. And he's already dead. So that's pretty good defense right there, I'd say. Alright, so back to the drawing board. We got to make sure we get everything done before we can actually do the attack, and then we'll do that attack here in just a few minutes, actually.
There was a nice, quiet little village near the gates of the vengeful evil's dungeon. Here, unsuspecting peasants tilled their fields, and sheep peacefully grazed. Unfortunately, this would not last much longer, because the creatures of the dastardly evil would reduce this land to
So here's something I wanted to show off to you guys really quickly. I went on ahead and constructed a bunch of improved Creato mats. They're part of the Gear Cave, or Tinkerer's Cave, I apologize. I keep forgetting what this thing is called, I swear. And this just boosted my production of boxes and research and stuff like so fast. I don't know why I didn't do this to begin with. I did do this in the last episode with the Forge, for the improved Forge, but I've never done this with the improved Tinkerer's Cave, so I definitely feel like I'm a dumbass for not doing this to begin with. But I just wanted to show that off to you guys real quick, so back to the grind! Alright guys, so we are about to attack the base. We've done a lot of upgrades. We can take a quick look at our base, as I showed this off a little bit before. We do have that big, huge thing upgraded. We have almost all of the upgrades in here. Not like all of them, but, you know, a good portion of them. We didn't upgrade any of the goblins because there's not really much point of it. We've got a whole bunch of gold stuff. We pretty much also investigated this entire area now. Like, so there's nothing really to actually gather any longer. Let me go ahead and actually mark these for gathering. There's not really any other extra gold for us to gather. Just these little deposit areas, which there's still plenty of those. And we've got like the whole bunch of them right here. And they're the diamond ones, so we should not be too worried about gold for a while at least. And we have already 50,000 as it is, so, you know, we're good, I think. We don't really have much else built right now. We have our little arena over here, and that was probably about it. We got the defibs and everything else like that, but, again, about it. So let's go ahead and do the attack. Now, I'm going to have these guys move in to here.
The Horde storm the Alliance's capital. Magnificent white houses grace the streets here. Could they defy the vile evil? Probably not.
Bushoosh. How far can he swing? Can they attack? Okay, they can't attack from here.
Payday.
But I bet they can attack that tower from far enough away. Oh. Accidentally engaged these guys by accident. Hero skadoosh.
As yet, not a single house have been destroyed. Was the thoughtful evil thinking about moving its cruiser here? Well, that's doubtful. It was much more likely to be purposely planning how it could destroy the city most effectively and viciously.
Exactly. He knows me so well.
One of the houses just went up in flames. Oh, I love the smell of napalm in the morning.
I love the smell of
I
napalm.
mean, the creatures of the destruction-mad evil raged uninterrupted through the city, destroying everything that got in their way.
Oh.
Two quotes at once. Good grief, my tongue's gone all furry. Anyway, Gudurul, the elemental magus, appeared in the city in order to protect it and drive the abominable evil out. It was obvious that she didn't understand that the genius evil was the main protagonist of this story, and she only had a bit part. Her demise would give all of us great joy.
You gotta love this stuff. This game is so great, I'm not gonna lie. It's a little repetitive, similarly to the original game and to all the other real dungeon keepers and stuff. But I'm going to be honest with you, this one, I don't know, something about this one just draws your attention more, just draws me in every time. I don't know. I just love this game. It's such a much better game than the other ones. Like, they did such a much better job at this game than they did for the, Oh, she's back! But they did such a much better job at this game than they did for the original. The original Dungeon Keeper was fun. They had an interesting idea behind it, but it just, I don't know, it just, the execution was off, is the best way I can put it.
I will return. On that depend.
I guess she just keeps coming back, huh? I guess until I destroy everything, maybe? Who knows? The pixies enchanted me. No!